Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening. Good evening,
Good
online
evening,
students.
ma'am.
Yeah, Gayatri and Shreya. So today evening I'd send the introduction notes to this chapter of coordinate geometry. I don't expect that you should have completed now because I sent it only around 6:30. So make sure that you complete. We had left some space for that in the notebook. Make sure you complete the notes, complete writing the notes in your tuition notebook by the next class on Friday. All right. So before we continue with this presentation, or before we start with this presentation, let's just recall how to find the address of a point in the Cartesian plane. How do we write the address of a point lying in the Cartesian plane? Now, supposing there's a point here, okay, in the Cartesian plane. So we know that the address is given by an ordered pair. The address to a point in the Cartesian plane is given by an ordered pair. Okay, so what comes first? The distance of the point from the y-axis comes first, comma, distance of the point from the x-axis. The ordered pair is written in this order. Open bracket, write the number that represents the distance of the point from the y-axis, comma, the second number which represents the distance of the point from the x-axis. So this is how you write the address of a point, or find or write whatever the address of a point lying in the Cartesian plane. So now we have this point here. This is the distance. Whenever we say distance, it's the perpendicular distance, not some distance like this. Whenever we say distance of a point, it's a perpendicular distance. So here's the point lying in the Cartesian plane. We need to write the address of this point. Okay. So what is the perpendicular distance of this point from the y-axis? What is the perpendicular distance of this point from the y-axis? So it's not this number 8. It's not that number 8. What is this distance? What's the length of this line segment? So that length is equal to this length here. It's not this one. It points to 8. So 8. No. What is the distance of this point from the y-axis? So this is the distance, right? So what's the length of this line segment? It is equal to, see here, 7 units, right? 7 units. 7 units. And what is the distance of this point from the x-axis? Distance is always perpendicular distance. What's the distance of this point from the x-axis? It's not this number. It's not this number 7. The length of this line segment, which is precisely equal to the length of this line segment. So what's the length of this line segment? 8. You can see here, 8. 8. So the address of this point, supposing we call it P, P is given by the address 7, 8. P is given by the address 7, 8. Now supposing we take a point here. Okay, so the address of this point is, okay, so the distance of the point from the y-axis. Okay, y-axis. So this is the distance of the point from the y-axis. This is the distance of the point from the y-axis. You don't have to be so distracted when somebody comes in. Most of us, for that matter, not only you. So this is the distance of the point. We are talking about this point. We're talking about this point. Okay, so this is the distance of the point from the y-axis. So what is this length equal to? It's equal to this length. And I don't think if it is visible for you, this one is marked -8, children. This is marked -8. So this one is -8 units, which means this is -8, comma. This is -8, okay? Comma. The distance of the point from the x-axis. Distance of the point from the x-axis. So this is the point. The distance of this point from the x-axis, perpendicular distance of the point from the x-axis, the length of this line segment, which is equal to the length of this line segment, and this is marked -6, children. So -6. All right. Yeah. So the first number represents the distance of the point from the y-axis. The second number represents the distance of the point from the x-axis. So write down these questions. You can work these at home. Take down these questions. Yeah. So kindly take down this question. Fast, fast. Not giving you a long time. Next session, I'll finish coordinate geometry and we'll start linear equations. One more session on coordinate geometry, then linear equations. I'll finish everything. Take the table closer to you. Take the table closer to you. Yeah. Yeah, done. Finished? Yeah. Yeah, next question. Yeah. Okay. And I think this on WhatsApp. So no, see, come this side, Sanjay. You know, karna. Ila, you want to take one more chance? I'll stay quiet there or I'll come here. Yeah. Next one. This is the same question, right? Yeah. This is the next question. Yeah. Done? 23. Yeah. You can cross-check the questions. I've also shared the image on WhatsApp. This is the next one. Next question. Done? Yeah. Yeah. We'll work from this one. We'll first discuss and then you can do it in your graph notebook. In the figure given below, ABCD is a rectangle. No. Stop writing. Stop writing. In the figure given below, ABCD is a rectangle. Yes, we can see the rectangle ABCD with length 6 centimeters. With length 6 centimeters and breadth 3 centimeters. O is the midpoint of AB. O is the midpoint of AB. Okay. Find the coordinates of A, B, C, and D. Meaning find the coordinates of the vertices of the rectangle. A, B, C, and D are the vertices of the rectangle. You need to find the coordinates or the address of the vertices A, B, C, and D. Okay. So you can see here, this is the x-axis itself, right? The side AB of the rectangle ABCD lies on the x-axis. On the x-axis. And we know that the address of a point on the x-axis is of the form x comma 0. X comma 0. Now the total length is 6 centimeters. So it's going to be 3 here and 3 here. So that means this point will be marked 3 and this one will be minus 3. Yes or no? The length AB is 6 centimeters. O is the midpoint. So OA has to be 3 and OB has to be 3 because O is the midpoint. So OA is 3 and OB is 3. Where is B? On the positive side of the x-axis. So this point B will be marked 3. I'm not saying the address of B. At that point, on the x-axis, the marking will be 3. And here, this point A is on the negative side of the x-axis. So the marking will be minus 3. It will be minus 3 here. Correct? So now tell me, Jayant Aditya, what will be the address of the point A? Address. X. Very good. Minus 3 comma 0. B. So this guy. 3 comma 0. C. Now this one is 3 centimeters. This one is 3 centimeters. See, this distance is 3 centimeters, which means this is 3. This is 3. So this marking is 3. You need the marking on the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so this marking is 3 because see, this one is 3. So this marking here, this point here will be marked 3. Now what will be the address of C? 3 comma 3. The address of C will be 3 comma 3. So this is the distance from the y-axis. That is 3 units. And this is the distance from the x-axis. So now you don't have to always do this, like x-axis, y-axis and all that. Now you know if it is here, it's going to be 3 comma 3, right? And then what about the coordinates of point D? Minus 3 comma 3, minus 3 comma 3, minus 3 comma 3, right? Yeah. Yeah, take down. Yes, the question and the answer. Draw a rough diagram. Yeah. Start this. Start this. No. Standard form, I think we have done, right? Yeah, do this first. Fine. Yeah, the fill in the blanks. So you finish the fill in the blanks, and this one you can do. Yeah, you finish till here and let me know. Quick, children. Now that we understood, you're just actually going to blindly, I shouldn't say that, but just write it because you know what you're writing. Make it fast. Sorry? Oh, 6/2. Sorry, by mistake. Thank you. Thank you. 6/2. Very nice. Very good. 6/2. Yeah, done. Completed. Very good. Yeah. A point lies on the x-axis. A point lies on the x-axis. So on the x-axis of the y coordinate is 0. on the x-axis, so y coordinate is 0. Okay, on the x-axis at a distance of 9 units from the y-axis. What is that number we write first? Distance of the point from the y-axis is what we write first, right? That is 9. And it lies on the x-axis. What is the address of any point lying on the x-axis, x comma 0? Is this correct? Any point lying on the x-axis will be of the form x comma 0, correct? Okay, so 0 we know, y coordinate is 0 we know. We need to find this. What is this? The distance of the point from the y-axis. What is the distance of the point from the distance of 9 units from the y-axis? So what's the distance of the point from the y-axis? 9. So what's the address of that point? 9 comma 0. 9 comma 0. The point lies on the x-axis. So its address will be of the form x comma 0. Okay, so we don't know this one, but it's going to be comma 0. How to fill this blank? Distance of the point from the y-axis. Distance of 9 units from the y-axis. So 9 comma 0. So they're talking about this point. 9 comma 0. Okay. What are its coordinates? 9 comma 0. What will be the coordinates of a point if it lies on y-axis at a distance of minus 9 units from the x-axis? Okay, we'll read it one by one. So where does the point lie? This is another point. This is another point. Where does it lie? It lies on the y-axis. So it's going to be of the form 0, comma y. Address will be of the form 0, comma y. So 0, 0. We need to fill this one. What is this? This is the distance of the point from the x-axis. What is the distance of the point from the x-axis? From x-axis, what's the distance? Minus 9 units. So minus 9, 0, comma minus 9. 0, comma minus 9. So they're talking about this point, 0, comma minus 9, this one. First was this point, this one, 9, comma 0. All right. So in general, how does the point on the x-axis look like? X, comma 0. A point on the y-axis, 0, comma y, right? So how do you fill this number? Distance of the point from the y-axis. And what about this? Distance of the point from the x-axis. And that's given directly in the question. Yes or no? Yeah, write down. Take down the question. And I'll write the solution. Please take it from the board or the screen. You can also make it specific like this. Let A, it lies on the x-axis, right? Sorry, y-axis, right? So you can just include this. Let A, so this will be of the form x comma 0. Be the point lying on the xy axis. Please include that. Let B 0 comma y. Please include this. Let A x comma 0 be the point lying on the y axis. Oh, sorry, y axis first. Sorry. No, I made a mistake while writing this. Oh, I made a mistake while writing the. Oh my goodness. I explained correctly. Don't worry about that. But while writing, I made a mistake. Let A x comma 0 be the point lying on the correct. Children, so that you also understand the mistake I made, tell me, see, let A x comma 0 be the point lying on the x-axis. Yeah, this one. Let B 0 comma y be the point lying on the y-axis. Yeah. Done? Finished? Yeah. Yeah. Done? Okay. That's the next one. You continue with the serial number. You don't have to start with one. Always. You continue with the number. If this is 5, then this one is 6. If the coordinates of a point M, no, we'll discuss and then you can write. If the coordinates of a point M, okay, so there's a point M given by the address -2, 9. And this can be expressed as, this one can be expressed as 1 plus x, comma, y squared. And it's given y is greater than 0, which means y is positive. Okay, y greater than 0. Now, how the numbers are greater than 0, like behave, they'll all be positive, right? All numbers more than 0 are positive. So when we say y greater than 0, we are talking about positive numbers only. Y greater than 0, meaning all the numbers are positive, right? So the value of y is positive is what is mentioned here. The value of y is positive. Y less than 0 means the value of y is negative. Y is equal to 0 means y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Y less than 0, meaning the value of y is any positive value. Is any positive number. Sorry, the value of y is any negative number. And y greater than 0, the value of y is any positive number. Okay. Okay, so that's what is given. Y greater than 0, so y is positive. Then find in which quadrant do the following points lie. All this here. Okay. So now it's given that this point can be expressed like this. So equate the x coordinate here to the x coordinate here. Okay, so 1 plus x is equal to -2. So x is equal to -2 minus 1. X is equal to -3. So the value of x is -3. The value of x is -3. Do we get that? Yeah. And then equate the y coordinate to the y coordinate here. So y squared is equal to 9. So y is equal to plus or minus square root of 9. Y is equal to plus or minus 3. Y is plus or minus 3. But it's given that y is greater than 0. Y is positive. Since the value of y is greater than 0, y cannot be -3. So y is +3. See, -3 into -3 is 9. 3 into 3, +3 into +3 is also 9. So y is equal to plus or minus square root of 9. Y is plus or minus 3. But y -3 is not possible because y is greater than 0. Y is positive. So -3 is not possible. So y is equal to +3. So y is equal to +3. Now you'll have to find these, coordinates y comma x. What is y comma x? 3 comma -3. Got that? Then 2 comma x. So 2 comma -3. And then x square -3 into -3, 9, comma y -1, 3 -1, 2. 2x, 2 into -3, -6, comma -3y, -3 into 3, -9. Now you will have to identify in which quadrants these points lie. All right? Yeah. But So y greater than 0 means y is positive. Y less than 0, y is negative. You are done writing till here? Yeah. You're putting your head on his notebook, huh? Finished? Yeah. Any mistake here in this presentation? You don't know. Correct? All right. Okay. Next one. I take down the question. Shreya and Gayatri, finish writing.
Yes, ma'am.
What about you, Harsha?
Completed, ma'am.
Okay, so please join the class on time, Harsha. You were late.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Plot the points A -2, 0, -2, 0, right? Here, A. Okay. B 4, 0. B 4, 0. This is B 4, 0. Look at the board. C 1, 4. 1, 4. C 1, 4. D -2, 4. -2, 4. D. Okay, so done plotting. Okay, we have plotted the points A, B, C, and D. Draw the line of symmetry of triangle ABC. Draw the line of symmetry for triangle ABC. So you just join the points A, B, and C to get the triangle ABC. Join the points A, B, and C. A, B you don't have to join because the points A and B, they lie on the x-axis. So you don't have to join A and B, but you have to join A to C and B to C to make out the triangle ABC. Now imagine you have a paper cutting of this triangle ABC. How do you identify the line of symmetry? So if you were to share, if this paper was a chocolate paper and you have to share this with somebody, okay, with another person, and you're very honest, you will not cheat, you want to share it equally. You're not generous to give the whole chocolate to that person. At the same time, you're honest. Okay, so you want to divide it equally. So how will you will fold it in such a way that you will fold that paper, chocolate paper in such a way that the two parts coincide. You will fold that paper chocolate in such a way that the two parts coincide. That line, that crease is called the line of symmetry. See now, if you have a chocolate paper, if you have a chocolate paper like this, you know, like this, okay. If supposing you fold like this, you bring this one down, the two parts will not coincide. So this one is not a line of symmetry. See, like you fold it here and you put this one over this. Do you think the two parts will coincide? No, will not. So this is not a line of symmetry. Okay. Now, if you fold it like this, if you fold it like this, so you put this one over this one, or you put this over this, you understand? Then the two pieces will coincide, right? So this line is called the line of symmetry. This line is called the line of symmetry. So the two portions on either sides of the line of symmetry are identical. They'll coincide. When you fold it along the line of symmetry, the two parts will coincide. Okay. Okay. So you'll have to, what's the instruction? Draw the line of symmetry of triangle ABC. Draw the line of symmetry. So how many units you have here below? Watch here. How many units? 2 here you have, and here you have 4. So totally 6 we have, right? 6 units. So this is 2 and this one is 3. So don't you think it should be like this? See, there are 2 units here, children. 1, 2 units here, and take 1 here, 3. And here also see 1, 2, 3. You get that? See here, this one is 6. From here to here is 6. This one is 6. I counted the squares. It's not given. 6 is not given. I counted the squares. So see here, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I counted. It's not written 6 anywhere. So 6 by 2 is 3. So take 1, 2, and 3. It's here. So this one is 3. You have 3 squares here and 3 squares here. So this is the midpoint. Now, this is the line of symmetry of triangle ABC. So when you fold the paper along the line of symmetry, the two parts will coincide. All right. Okay. Name it L1. Name the line of symmetry L1. Okay. It's given capital letter, but lines are not named using capital letter. It is a small letter L1, children. I'll change it. We don't name lines using capital letters. Lines are always named using small letters. So L1 like this, L1. Okay, so we executed the first instruction. No, the second instruction. The first instruction was to plot the points A, B, C, and D, which we did. And then draw the line of symmetry of triangle ABC, which we just finished. Name that line of symmetry L1. Done. Okay, so line. So use arrows on either ends. Okay. Okay. Next, point D is reflected about L1 to get image E. So you're reflecting. No, so this L1 is like the mirror. L1 is like a mirror, and this point D is seeing its beauty in the mirror. So where will it see its reflection? On the other side. Okay. So it'll be, we know that the distance of the, you know, all this distance between the mirror and the object will be equal to the distance between the reflection and the mirror. Object, mirror, reflection. Okay. Mirror, object, and the reflection. This distance will be equal to this distance, right? Yeah, so use that. Use that. So what's the distance? So the object, D is the object. D is the object. It's seeing its beauty in, on this mirror L1. So what's the distance of this point from the mirror? 1, 2, 3. So where will the reflection be? 1, 2, 3. Here. Will it be here? No. It'll be bang opposite, right? Yeah. So this is the point. You need to count. Okay, so see here, 1, 2, 3 from D to the mirror. So go behind the mirror. 1, 2, 3 behind the mirror. So this is E. It's given there. It's given E. Write the coordinates of E. What are the coordinates of E? So below here is 4, and above here it's 4. So 4, 4 children. 4, 4. All right. Okay. Write the equations of the lines of symmetry. Write the equations of the lines of symmetry of figure ABED. ABED. Write equations of the lines. Okay, see here. Write equations of the lines of symmetry of figure ABED. Okay. So first we need to identify the figure ABED. ABED, this one. Okay. So is it a rectangle or a square? ABED, is it a rectangle or a square? We need to count. Okay, so count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, right? And here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Who said square? Somebody said square. Okay, it's a rectangle, right? It's a rectangle of length 6 units and breadth 4 units. So we have to count. It's a rectangle of length 6 units and breadth 4 units. All right. Now write the equations of the lines of symmetry of this rectangle. Okay. So now you have a chocolate paper in the shape of a rectangle. Again, you need to divide lines of symmetry. So you need to fold this chocolate paper in such a way that the two parts coincide. That's how you identify the line of symmetry. Or if if whatever under consideration has more than one line of symmetry, this is how you identify. You need to fold it. Okay, now an equilateral triangle has 3 lines of symmetry. An isosceles triangle has only 1 line of symmetry. A scalene triangle has no line of symmetry. Scalene triangle, you cannot fold it in any way so that the two parts will coincide. Isosceles triangle, you can fold it in only one way so that the two parts coincide. Equilateral triangle, you can fold it in 3 different ways so that the parts on either sides coincide. Okay, line of symmetry. So what will you do? You'll do this. You'll fold it like this. இவ்வளோ பெரிய லைன் வராது. பேப்பருக்குள்ளதான் லைன் வரும். நான் சும்மா காமிக்கிறேன் அப்படி. இவ்வளோ பெரிய லைன்லாம் வராது. லைன் இங்க தான் இருக்கும். You will fold it like this. Okay, I'll use dotted lines. That's all. So when you fold it along this dotted line, the two parts will coincide. So this is a line of symmetry. Also, you can fold it like this. This is another line of symmetry. When you fold it, the two parts will coincide. Now you will, in your mind be thinking of this, why she's not talking about this. You try to fold like this, it will not coincide. It will not coincide. You go home, you make a paper cutting of a rectangle and try to fold it along the diagonal, it will not coincide. You can fold, but the two parts will not coincide. Similarly, you try to fold it along this diagonal, the two parts will not coincide. For a square, it will, not for a rectangle. This one is a rectangle. That's why we counted the squares, meaning we counted and we checked if it's a rectangle or a square. It's a rectangle. It has only two lines of symmetry. And how do you identify the lines of symmetry for a rectangle? This is the line segment joining the midpoints of the opposite sides. This is the line segment joining the midpoints of the opposite sides. These two sides, these two are the opposite sides. This is the midpoint of this side. This is the midpoint of this side. Join the midpoints of the opposite sides to get one line of symmetry. And again, these two are the opposite sides. This is the midpoint of this side. This is the midpoint of this side. Join the midpoints of the opposite sides to get the other line of symmetry. So these are the two lines of symmetry. Now, so figure ABED is a, see here. Figure ABED is a rectangle. It has two lines of symmetry, which we just identified. Now we'll have to write equations of these two lines. We'll have to write the equations of these two lines. So see here, 1, 2 here. This is one line of symmetry. And I think this one is already the other line of symmetry, children. Because we reflected D, no? We reflected D and got this. So that's already the line of symmetry. You can check. So these are the two lines of symmetry. Let's call this L2. Nothing is given, but we'll just call this L2. L2. All right. Now, we have to write the equations of the lines of symmetry L1 and L2. Okay. So L1. L1 is a line parallel to the y-axis. L1 is a line parallel to the y-axis. Okay. I'll tell you in a way, still simpler way, because we'll be learning this in detail in the next chapter, linear equations. Linear equations in two variables. Okay, next chapter. Now I'll just make it easier for you. Meaning we'll see more details in the next chapter. Now I'll not talk about all that. So just mark some points, children, on this line L1. What is this point? 5, 1. What is this point? 3, 1. What's this point? 1, 1. See, whenever you have to write the equation of a line parallel to the x-axis or y-axis, whenever you have to write the equation of a line parallel to the x-axis or the y-axis, what you do is simply mark a few points on that line. You will see that either the x-coordinate or the y-coordinate is repeating. It's fixed. Now, what is fixed here? See, the y-coordinate is 1 everywhere. We are trying to write the equation of L1. Understand what we're doing? Yes. We're trying to find the equation of the line L1, for which we take some points on the line L1. So on the line L1, we can find 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1. Below you can see, oh my God, why am I making this mistake repeatedly? Oh, goodness. Sorry, children. On this line, this is 1, right? This is 1. So 1, 1. This one is 1, 3. This one is 1, 5. And below here is 1, 3, minus 3. 1, minus 3. I'm sorry. Both of us know it, but I'm just messing it. Yeah. No, we don't have any doubt with regard to finding the address, right? We all know that this point is 1, minus 3. Yes or no? Yeah, this one is 1, 1. This one is 1, 3. This one is 1, 5. Now, what is that which is a constant? The x-coordinate. The x-coordinate is always 1. So x is equal to 1 is the equation of this line. X is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 is the equation of L1. Now L2. Let me mark carefully. Now let me mark this point. This point is 9, 2. Okay. Now let me mark this point. Okay. This one is 6, 2. Now let's take, say, this point, this point. It is minus. Oh, see, it's minus 3. I saw it as minus 2. Minus 3. Minus 3, 2. Minus 3, 2. Okay, so what is fixed? 2. 2, 2. Who's 2? Y. Y is 2. So y is equal to 2 is the equation of L2. Y is equal to 2 is the equation of L2. Yeah, I'll just tell you. Come here. You're not sure, no? Shiva, right? Shiva Shakti. Yeah, no problem. We'll do it. Why you finished me? We finished this. Yeah, answer this. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, so which part, like the equations, writing the equations of L1 and L2 or from the beginning? Ah, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so those who got it or want to try can do it. So I'm just repeating it for the benefit of those who want it again. So please listen. Shall we plot the points? See, I'm just going to repeat what we just discussed. If you're sure about it, you can start working. Otherwise, please listen. Yeah, so I'm talking to you, Shiva and myself. A minus 2 comma 0. Where's minus 2? Minus 2 comma 0. This is A. All right. B 4 comma 0. 4 comma 0. This is B. All right. C 1 comma 4. 1 comma 4. This one. This is C. All right. So this is the triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC. Okay. Now, to identify the line of symmetry of this triangle ABC, you must mark that line along which, when you fold the triangle, the two sides will coincide. The two parts will coincide. Not two sides, two parts will coincide. So, we said this is the line of symmetry for triangle ABC. This is the line of symmetry. We marked it L1. Because when you see, you can see it is 3 units from here. If you count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so when you fold the triangle along this line, the two parts will coincide. So L1 is the line of symmetry for triangle ABC. Now they're asking you to mark this point D, 2, minus 2, 4. Minus 2 is here. Now plotting, if plotting, I should help you, I should come to your book. Plotting, we understand how to plot? Okay. Otherwise, I'll come to you there and tell you. Minus 2, 4. Minus 2, minus 2, 4. Okay, this is D. Now, you have to reflect this point D. Now, L1 is the mirror. Okay, L1 is the mirror. There is this point D standing in front of the mirror L1. Where will it find its reflection? So, how far is the point D from the mirror? 1, 2, 3 units. From the mirror, it is 3 units away. So, where will the reflection be? 3 units behind the mirror. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3. So this is the point where D is reflected, and they want us to mark it E. They're calling it the image E. Okay. Now you have to identify the figure ABED. ABED. So you have to join. See, when you simply have some points like this, and they ask you to identify the figure, you have to join the points and then only you can identify. So let's join A, B, E, D in this order. It's not Rangoli. You cannot join like this. You must join. You should not lift your hand. You should join in the, like anti-clockwise or clockwise direction. கையெல்லாம் எடுத்துலாம் join பண்ணுங்க. இப்போ இது A, B, C, D னா இப்படிலாம் join பண்ணக்கூடாது. இப்படிலாம். See here. A லேருந்து B போனோம். அப்படியே கையெடுக்காம B லேருந்து C, கையெடுக்காம C லேருந்து D, D லேருந்து A. அப்படி. Should not lift your hand. Any direction you can go, but don't lift your hand. Once you start, don't lift your hand. See, like, see here, I start here, okay? I should not lift my hand. இப்போ A and B போயிட்டேன் இல்ல, கை எடுக்க கூடாது அங்க இருந்து. அப்படியே அப்போ இப்படிலாம் வரக்கூடாது. இப்படி வந்து இப்படி போயிட்டு இப்படி no. Okay, so go in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. A, D, E, B like this. Now when you count so this is the rectangle. It's a rectangle because it has 6 units here, but it has only 4 units here. So it's a rectangle. Okay? Okay. இப்போ E ஓட கோஆர்டினேட்ஸ் கேக்குறாங்க. அது நீங்க எழுதிருங்க. E ஓட கோஆர்டினேட்ஸ் என்னன்றதை நீங்க எழுதிருங்க. இப்போ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் என்னன்னா ABED என்னது? It's a rectangle. ABED is a rectangle. இந்த ரெக்டாங்கிள் ஒரு ரெக்டாங்குலர் பேப்பரை வந்து நீங்க ரெண்டு விதமா ஃபோல்ட் பண்ணலாம். அப்படி ஃபோல்ட் பண்ணாக்க ரெண்டு பார்ட்ஸும் வில் கோயின்சைட். அப்படின்னா அப்படி வந்து ரெண்டு விதமா தான் பண்ண முடியும். ஓகே, if you have a rectangular piece of paper, you can fold it along this line and the two parts will coincide. When you fold it, the top one, that will coincide with the bottom one. You can also fold it like this. So these are the two lines of symmetry of the rectangle ABED, and we have marked it L1 and L2. L1 and L2. The midpoint கண்டுபிடிங்க. இங்க 4 units இருக்குல்ல, இங்க 2 ல இங்க இப்படி இங்க. ஓகே, இப்போ என்னன்னா L1 L2க்கு ஈக்குவேஷன் எழுதணும். அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணோம்னா லைன் L1 மேல எந்த பாயிண்ட் வேணாலும் மார்க் பண்ணுங்க. இதுதான் மார்க் பண்ணணும்னு கிடையாது. நீங்க லைன் L1 மேல ஒரு 3 பாயிண்ட் மார்க் பண்ணி பாருங்க, அட்ரஸ் என்ன வருது அப்படின்னு செக் பண்றதுக்கு. ஓகே, சோ இங்க இருந்து இது L2ல இருக்கு. இது L2ல மார்க் பண்றேன். இங்க ஒரு பாயிண்ட் இருக்கா? இதோட அட்ரஸ் என்ன? இதோட அட்ரஸ் வந்து -4,2. -4,2. இப்போ இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் எடுக்கலாம். L2லயே இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் எடுக்கணும். இந்த பாயிண்ட் எடுக்கலாம். இந்த பாயிண்ட் என்னது? 7,2. ரெண்டு பாயிண்டே போறோம். இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் எடுங்க, இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் எடுங்க. இங்க இந்த -4,2லயும் 7,2லயும் எந்த நம்பர் ரிப்பீட் ஆகுது? 2. அது எக்ஸ் கோஆர்டினேட்டா y கோஆர்டினேட்டா? y கோஆர்டினேட். அப்படின்னா y is equal to 2 is the equation of L2. y is equal to 2 is the equation of L2. ஓகே, இப்போ அதே மாதிரி L1 எடுத்துக்கோங்க. நீங்க ப்ரொடியூஸ் கூட பண்ணிக்கலாம் லைனை. இதோட நேரத்து எங்க வேணாலும் see it, you can produce a line like this. Now this is the L1. இங்க இந்த பாயிண்ட் மார்க் பண்ணுங்க, இந்த பாயிண்ட் மார்க் பண்ணுங்க. L1 is a line. நீங்க எவ்வளவு பெருசா வேணாலும் you can draw. It's a line. It's not a line segment. இப்போ ரெக்டாங்கிளோட சைட்ஸ் மாதிரி அது ஃபிக்ஸ்ட் இல்ல. It's a line. இப்போ இது L1. இப்போ L1ல நான் இந்த பாயிண்ட்டும் இந்த பாயிண்ட்டும் மார்க் பண்றேன். Any 2 points on the line L1. எங்கேயும் இல்ல, on that line L1. இப்போ இதோட அட்ரஸ் என்ன? 1, -6. இந்த பாயிண்டோட அட்ரஸ், இந்த பாயிண்டோட அட்ரஸ் வந்து 1, -2. இது மாதிரி இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் வேணாலும் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. இதுல இந்த ரெண்டு அட்ரஸ்ல எந்த நம்பர் ரிப்பீட் ஆகுது? இது வந்து 1, இது வந்து 1, -2, இது 1, -6. எது ரிப்பீட் ஆகுது? 1. 1ன்றது எக்ஸ் கோஆர்டினேட்டா y கோஆர்டினேட்டா? x coordinate. அப்ப x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 is the equation of this line. X is equal to 1 is the equation of this line. That's all. Well, With what we've understood, I want you to do it by yourself. I'm not showing you the answers like. Follow the instructions. I'm going to discuss பண்ணிட்டோம். Follow the instructions and do it. நான் ஆன்சர் காமிக்கல. இங்க இருக்கு நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணது இங்க இருக்கு பார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. கிராஃப் இல்லையோ முடிச்சிட்டீங்களா? சாரி, சரி, அதுக்கெல்லாம் டைம் இருக்காது. சரி, நீ நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ்ல அத ஏன்னா கொஸ்டின் பிகாஸ் இட்ஸ் இன் தி புக் ஹியர். வாட் யூ கேன் டூ இஸ் யூ கேன் பை கிராஃப் பேப்பர்ஸ். அதை கட் பண்ணிட்டு அதை பண்ணிட்டு ஒட்டிடுங்க. ஒட்டிட்டு பண்ண முடியாது. ஒட்டிட்டீங்கன்னா தென் யூ இட் வில் பி லைக் அப்ஸ் அண்ட் டவுன்ஸ் கிரியேட்டர்ஸ் வந்துடும். உங்களுக்கு நீட்டா பண்ண முடியாது. நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பண்ணிடணும். அப்புறமா பார்டர்ல மட்டும் கம் போட்டு ஒட்டிடுங்க. சின்ன பீஸ் போதும். All of us understood? Okay. So can we finish it? Because some of us have the graph book, some of us don't have. Can you finish it? You have to do it in a graph notebook. Yes. Now in the evening the message போட்டேன். But coordinate geometry now next chapter graph book வேணும். Linear equations. So when we're doing chapter 3 and 4, please carry your graph notebook. Sheets வந்து நான் ஒருவேளை புக் இல்லைன்னா ஷீட்ஸ் இன்னைக்கு எடுத்துட்டு வரதுக்கு தான் போட்டேன். புக்கு தான் கொண்டு வரணும். நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ்ல இருந்து கோஆர்டினேட் ஜியோமெட்ரி லீனியர் ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸ்க்கு புக் ரெகுலரா கிராஃப் நோட் புக் கேரி பண்ணுங்க கிளாஸ்க்கு. Yeah. Thank you, Shiva Shakti, for asking me to repeat the explanation. It would have helped the others also. Any questions? Completed? Good. You completed the notes also which I sent. Good, good. I like your spirit. All right. Finish, ma? Yarni? Okay. Please complete it. We've understood. So if you have not finished, please finish it by the next class. Yeah, this is homework. Write down the question. Reflection of B in the y-axis means y-axis is the mirror. As you're writing the question, if you don't understand the question, ask me. Give a special name for this figure. Give a special name for this figure. Sorry? Now, no, I haven't come across it. No, not that name. Like, is it a triangle? Is it a whatever? If it's a triangle, okay. More specifically, is it a parallelogram? Is it a trapezium? What is it? Give a special name. Yeah, it is a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides. Huh? Some abnormal term. Yeah. What's it called? 8th standard. This is 8th standard. Concave quadrilateral. Yeah, correct. It's a concave quadrilateral. Special name. Yeah, an arrowhead will look like this. Correct. An arrowhead. If I do this, then it's an arrowhead. Correct. It's an arrowhead. Yeah, special name. What special name? Special name, special name. Kite. It's a kite. It's a concave quadrilateral. It's a kite. So this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Now don't tell me, you didn't say that the sides are equal. See, when I do this, if I mark the sides, then maybe you would have guessed. That's why I didn't mark. So I said it's an arrowhead also. So which is a kite. It's a kite. A kite is a quadrilateral in which both the pairs of adjacent sides are equal. You should be interested, Aditya. A kite is a quadrilateral in which both the pairs of adjacent sides are equal. பக்கத்துல இருக்க sides equal இருக்கும். See, this side is equal to this side. And this side is equal to this side. You can also say, நீங்க பட்டம் விடுறோம்ல அந்த கைட்னா இப்படி வரையணும் அது. Like this. In this kite, this side will be equal to this side. And this side equal to this side, right? This is also a kite. Kite. This side is equal to this side. This side is equal to this side. Both the pairs of adjacent sides are equal. Angles, this angle will be equal to this angle. Which angle? Yes, ask me. This one, 90 degrees. In this figure. Yeah, in this figure, this angle will be equal to this angle. This will not be equal to this one, and this one will not be equal. Will not be equal. Then this angle will be equal to this angle will be equal to this angle. Because these two pieces are congruent. These two pieces are identical. When you fold it, this one will sit over this. Okay, it's a kite. That's all it is. We'll see more properties. We have the chapter quadrilaterals. We'll see. Yeah, taken the question? Shreya, Gayatri, and Harsha, taken the question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, this one also. Okay, I'll. Done? So now WhatsApp போடுங்க question. அங்கேயும் complete பண்ணிக்கோங்க. This is the next one, homework. So I'll just read the question for you. Please listen. Plot points A, B, C. All right. Plot points A, B, C. We know that. Reflect A, B, C. That is, reflect the points A, B, and C on the y-axis. Meaning, use y-axis as the mirror. Use y-axis as the mirror and reflect the points A, B, and C using y-axis as the mirror. And name it A dash, B dash, C dash. See, when you reflect A, using a y-axis as the mirror, the image, you call it A dash. The image of B, you call it B dash. And the image of C, you call it C dash. Now tell me, how many points do you have on the graph paper now? 6 points. Because you first marked A, B, and C, 3 points. First you marked A, B, C, 3 points. Then using y-axis as the mirror, you've reflected these 3 points A, B, and C. The image of A is A dash, the image of B is B dash, the image of C is C dash. So now you have 3 plus 3, 6 points. Write the geometrical name of the figure A dash, C dash, B dash, B, C. See, it's like this. Write the geometrical name for the figure A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, Satakshi. You have 5 minutes. Until now, 5 minutes. 9 o'clock, sir. Ulla. She's in 7th standard. ஒரு நிமிஷம் தரங்க. Yeah. So if you have these points, see a graph paper, A here, B is here, C, D, E, F. Okay. So join A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, let me see. This is our way. Okay. So like this. This one will not look like what I've drawn here. I'm just giving a completely different example. So write a geometric name for this figure. So how many sides are there? AB is one side, BC, CD, DE, EF, FA. How many sides? 6 sides. What is it? Hexagon. The hexagon. It's a hexagon. Okay, so 6 sides. See, if you have 6 vertices, a triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertices, 3 angles. So the number of sides, the number of angles, the number of vertices will be the same. Triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertices, 3 angles. Quadrilateral, 4 vertices, A, B, C, D, 4 vertices, 4 sides, 4 angles. Pentagon, 5 sides, 5 angles, and 5 vertices. So how will you name a pentagon? Say, for example, A, B, C, D. If I say A, B, C, D is a pentagon, you should laugh. If I say A, B, C, D, E is a pentagon, yeah. If I say A, B, C, D, E, F is a pentagon. Pentagon has 5 sides, but I've used 6 letters. No, it's wrong. So, Okay, so a pentagon is a 5-sided polygon. 5 sides. So 5 vertices. So 5 letters should be there. A, B, C, D, E. That's all. So how many letters are here? A dash, C dash, B dash, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hexagon. No, but you should see that in the graph. I'm just telling you. Okay. Then you should identify. Let me read the question again from the beginning. Plot the points. We got that A, B, C. And then reflect the points using y-axis as the mirror. Okay, so you'll get 3 more points, A dash, B dash, and C dash. So 6 points in all. Now you should join the 6 points and name the figure. You should join. It's not given join the points. But when they ask you to write the geometric name for the figure, which figure? We only have points on the graph paper. There is no figure. What do you have on the graph paper? 6 points. Do you see any figure there? No. Then join the points. Only then you can see the figure. And then write the name of the figure. It's a hexagon because 6 sides, so hexagon. Next, identify the line of symmetry of the figure like A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. So line of symmetry looks like there's only one line, or you see if there is more than one line. Okay. Now, for example, see here. If it looks, for example, okay, like this. Hexagon, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this one will have only one line of symmetry because see, like this, I'll fold. I'll fold like this. No other way I can fold so that the 2 parts will coincide. If I fold like this, agree or disagree, children? See here, because I'll take the midpoint of this side, I'll take the midpoint of this side, I'll join. Now, don't you think the 2 parts will coincide when you fold? So this a hexagon like this will have only one line of symmetry. Not all hexagons, will have a line of symmetry. The one which I took for example, that one will not have a line of symmetry because that was so vague. Like you folded anyways, the 2 parts will not coincide. Not every hexagon should have a line of symmetry. So if you have a shape like this, yes, it has only one line of symmetry. Identify the line of symmetry. Identify the line of symmetry. Na apdi paatha identify பண்ணிட்டேன் அப்படி இல்ல வரையணும் அத. Okay, identify the line of symmetry. Na apdi paathu yeah நான் பண்ணிட்டேன் identify பண்ணிட்டேன். No, you should show it on the paper. So meaning you should draw this. Identify the line of symmetry. So this is what I have identified, and you can even name it L or any small letter you can use. Any small letter you can use P. Okay, so you can say line P is the line of symmetry. Line of symmetry of the figure A dash, C dash, B dash, B, C. Can you finish this? See, as far as this chapter is concerned, if you, with your full mind into the work, if you do it once, you don't have to revise it at all. This is not a chapter which needs revision. Correct? Because it's more of pictures, right? So you easily have the print in your mind. But when you're doing it, do it with your full zest, full interest. You don't have to revise it at all. So 14 chapters, ஒரு chapter படிக்கவே வேண்டாம். 13 கம்மியாயிடும். அது மாதிரி நிறைய few chapters இருக்கு. அதெல்லாம் நம்ம இந்த மாதிரி கிளாஸ் அட்டென்டிவா இருந்து ஹோம்ஒர்க் எல்லாம் கரெக்டா பண்ணிட்டோம்னா அதே போடும். நீங்க ரிவைஸ் பண்றதுக்கு ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை. So I'll send the question if you have not completed it. Not completed, huh? Okay, fine. I'll just wait for a minute. Okay. Done. All right. Very important question from your examination point of view. Very simple also. In the given figure, so this figure is given to you. Triangle ABC. Where is ABC? Triangle ABC. This one. Triangle ABC and triangle ADC. Okay, ADC. நான் இங்க காமிக்கிறேன் நீங்க போய் என்ன பண்றீங்க? Why am I, like overwriting like this or overdrawing? If it's not overwriting, I don't know what to say. Overdrawing. Why am I doing that? For you. Triangle ABC. Otherwise, you're looking at the bottom, close your eyes. Not you. The next boy. He is looking at the bottom, closing his eyes. This guy is looking down on the ground. Don't scold me in your mind. I'm helping you. Okay? Identify your mistake. Mistake of not looking at the board when you're supposed to look at the board. Yeah. And ADC. ADC. Okay? So ABC, AB is here on. Okay, ABC is above the x-axis. ADC is below the x-axis. Are equilateral triangles on common base AC. So AC is the common base. What is AC? The common base for the two equilateral triangles ABC, which is above the x-axis, and ADC, which is below the x-axis. Okay. Each side's a lot of mistakes. So each side of the triangle being 2A units. Each side of the equilateral triangle is equal to 2A units. So this is 2A. This is 2A. This one is also 2A. So it's A here and A here, correct? Because the equilateral triangle, no? Equilateral triangle. So it should be A here and A here. Yes or no? Actually, it doesn't. You should say no. How do you know it's A? How do you know that? If I say this is 2A, fine. This one is 2A. But how do you know it's A here and A here? Okay, think about it. Okay, each side being 2A units. What is this? A and C lies. What is it? A and C lie on the x-axis. Okay, A and C. You can see it there. What is it? A and C, they lie on the x-axis. What is this? B and D on the y-axis. Yeah, B and D lie on the y-axis. See this board. Okay, O is the midpoint of AC and BD. That's important. O is the midpoint of AC. O is the midpoint of AC. So now you can say it is A here and A here. And it's also the midpoint of BD. It's also the midpoint of BD, this one. How much is BD? We don't know. BD, we do not know, children. Okay. This is 2A. This is 2A. This one is 2A. Okay, what's the question? Find the coordinates of B and D. The question is to find the coordinates of B and D. Let's make the question, the situation easy to understand, okay? Let me ask you questions. Where do the points A and C lie? Where do the points A and C lie? On the x-axis. Where do the points B and D lie? On the y-axis. Okay. Which is the midpoint of AC? O. Which is the midpoint of BD? It's given. Okay, we are not assuming that. It's given. What is the length of AD? 2A. 2A. What is the length of DC? What is the length of AC? 2A. Why? Because ADC is an equilateral triangle. All the sides are equal. What's the length of AB? 2A. BC? 2A. AC, we already discussed, 2A. So all these sides are 2A units. Both are equilateral triangles. On the same, okay. Why everything is 2A? Because AC is the common side. AC is a side common to the two triangles. AC is a side common to the two triangles. So like say if this is 10 centimeters, in this equilateral triangle, it will be 10 here and 10 here. And this is common to this triangle also. So it will be 10 here and 10 here also. Because there is one side common to the two equilateral triangles. When this is 10, these two sides are 10 and these two also will be 10. You understand what's happening? Yes. See, if supposing this were 10, then also this it's equilateral, right? So this is 10. And how much is this? This is 10. And these two equilateral triangles are both are equilateral triangles. So if this is 10, this is 10. And this is also 10. Because the two triangles have a common side, all the sides are the same unit, 2A units. Now it's given that O is the midpoint of AC and O is also the midpoint of BD. Okay. So now find the coordinates of the point B and D. Can you tell me the coordinates of point A, children? This is not asked. We'll just see if we understand the situation. Can we write the coordinates of point A? Tell me. A, comma 0, because this is 2A and this is the midpoint. So this is A here and A here. So this one will be A, comma 0, because it's on the x-axis. So x, comma 0, A, comma 0. What about the address of C? Minus A, comma 0, because it's on the negative side. So if this is 1, this will be minus 1. So if this is A, this will be minus A. So minus A, comma 0. All right. What are the coordinates of O? 0, comma 0, because that's the origin. 0, comma 0. Now, to find the coordinates of B and D, we need to know the length of this line segment. We need to know the length of this line segment. If supposing this one is some 4 units, so that means this marking is 4. You need to know the length of this line segment. If this is 4, then this marking is 4. So then you can write the address 0, comma 4. So to find the coordinates of B and D, we need to know the length of this line segment OB and the line segment OD. But we know that OB is equal to OD, no, because O is the midpoint. O is the midpoint. So OB is equal to OD. So we'll find OB. All right. Now it's very, very simple. See here. This one is A, children. This one is 2A, children. This one is 90 degrees because x-axis and y-axis are perpendicular to each other. Let's use Pythagoras theorem in right triangle AOB, correct? In right triangle AOB. How do you state or write Pythagoras theorem? Which are the two legs? This is one leg. This is the other leg. This is the hypotenuse. Okay, leg square plus leg square is equal to hypotenuse square. Leg square plus leg square is leg 1 square plus leg 2 square is equal to hypotenuse square. So AO square plus BO square is equal to AB square. Pythagoras theorem. Correct? AO square plus BO square is equal to AB square. AO is A square plus AO is A, no? A square plus BO is equal to AB square. Yes or no? So BO square is equal to 4A square minus A square. BO square is equal to 3A square. So BO is equal to square root of 3A square. So BO is equal to root 3A units. Root 3A units. So the length of BO, the length from here to here is root 3A units. So this marking is root 3A. So this marking is minus root 3A. This marking is minus root 3A. Minus root 3A. So what will be the address of B? B will be, how does the point on the y-axis look like? 0, y. 0, y. 0, root 3A. And this will be 0, minus root 3A. All right. So we'll see the information again. ABC equilateral, ADC equilateral, side of the equilateral triangle, 2A units. O is the midpoint of AC. O is also the midpoint of BD. That's why we have A here and A here. Because this is 2A and this is the midpoint. So it's A here and A here. The question is to find the address of B and the address of D, or the coordinates of B and D, for which we need to find the length of the line segment BO. We need to know what the length is here. And since OB is equal to OD, it's enough if you find OB. The same thing as OD. All right? Okay. Yeah, please take down the question and I'll work the answer now. So if OB, this length is root 3a. So this marking is root 3a. So the address will be 0, root 3a, correct? And this one will be minus root 3a. So the address will be 0, minus root 3a. Correct, Sachin? Understood? No. Yeah. If supposing the length of OB, that part, no? That part is a doubt? Which part is a doubt? This last part, huh? Now see. Okay, let me ask you like this. Supposing it's marked 1, 2, 3, and if this is marked 4, what is the length of OB? If the length of OB is 4, that means the marking is 4 here, no? If the length of OB is root 3a, that means the marking here will be root 3a, right? Let me ask you again. Supposing it's marked like this, okay? 2, 4, 6, 8. What is the length of OB? 8 units. How do you say that? Because the marking here is 8. So OB is 8 units. But we have found OB to be root 3a units. OB is root 3a units. That means the marking here should be root 3a, right? No, what's it? Okay. So your doubt is like, how can the marking be like root 3 here? Okay. See, it's a number line. X-axis and Y-axis, they're lines. So it's like a number line. You can represent every rational number, irrational number on the number line. Even an irrational number has a unique position on the number line. Root 2, root 3, they also have positions on the number line. So it is C. Like you mark 1, 2, 3. It's not easy to mark root 3 in a. You can't just put. You cannot just say that this is root 3a. That's not. You can construct and show the exact position of root 3. So your doubt is like how root 3 can come on the number line, right? No, on the number line, you can represent every rational number and irrational number. Root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, root 11. Everybody have a position on the number line. So if OB is root 3a, if this length is root 3a, that means this marking is root 3a. So then the address is 0, root 3a. And here it is minus root 3a. So the address is 0, minus root 3a. All right. Finished, all of you? Online children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
All right. Look at this one. In the figure, PQR is an equilateral triangle. PQR is an equilateral triangle. This is P, Q, R is an equilateral triangle. So next time I'll not hesitate to send anybody who's like getting distracted and disturbing others outside the classroom. Be self-sufficient with your stationery because you're borrowing. You will say you have a good reason to turn back. You will say, no, I just returned this eraser. What's wrong in returning his eraser? I just borrowed his pencil. I'm returning it. What's wrong with that? Yeah, you have a good reason, but that's distracting you. You're distracting yourself and also the person to whom you're returning. Get your water bottle. தண்ணி கேட்கறது தப்பா? டர்ஸ்டியா இருக்குன்னு ஃப்ரெண்டு தண்ணி கேட்டு குடிக்கிறேன். அது தப்பா? அது இந்த மிஸ்ஸுக்கு அதுக்கு கோவப்படுறாங்க. அதுக்கு கிளாஸ்ல இருந்து வெளில அனுப்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. No, please get your water bottle. Be self-sufficient with your stationery. Okay, so you don't have to borrow. If I'm not teaching, you talk. If I'm not teaching anything here, if I'm on the phone or I'm messaging something, if I've not given you any word, yeah, then you can talk. But when I'm talking here, you cannot talk to somebody else or you cannot turn back. Okay, so PQR is an equilateral triangle and the coordinates of Q and R are 0, 4. Q is 0, 4, you can see here. And R is 0, minus 4. All right. Okay. Find the coordinates of the vertex P. You need to find the coordinates of P. That's your question. What kind of triangle is PQR? Equilateral. It's an equilateral triangle. Okay. We have to find the address of this point P. Okay. Now, which dash can be filled? Which dash can be filled? The first dash or the second dash? Second dash can be filled. 0. Now, this first dash we have to find. Now, if you find the length of OP, supposing 7 centimeters, OP is 7. That means this marking is 7, no? So then it will be 7, 0. Yes or no? We have to find the address of this point. Okay, we already know it is 0. That means we'll have to find only this number. So if you can find the length of OP, and if OP is 7 centimeters, 7 units, for example, 7 units, if this one, so that means this marking is 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this marking is 7. So it's 7, 0. So to find the address of this point, you need to find the length of OP. You need to find the length of OP. So Pythagoras theorem is 90 degrees. What's the length of this line segment? 4 units. 4 units. Okay. And what's the length of this line segment? Very good. 8 units. Why? It's an equilateral triangle. So which side is 8 units already? Which side can you find as 8 units? QR. QR you can find as 8 units because it's 4 here and 4 here. You can see from the marking, no? This one is 0, 4. So this one is 4. This one is 0, -4. This one is also 4. So 4 plus 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this number is -4, no? This marking is -4. And this marking is 4. So how much is it here to here? 4 units. From here to here, 4 units. So the length of this side is 8 units. And it's an equilateral triangle. It's an equilateral triangle. Okay. It's an equilateral triangle. So if this is 8, this is also 8. All the sides are equal. Yes or no? Yeah. This side is 8. So this is 8 and this is also 8. So this one is 8, children. This one is 4. This is 4, this is 8. So we'll have to find this one. Now there's no time to work. I'll share this on WhatsApp. You can complete it at home. Just listen to me. நான் இப்ப x use பண்ணி சொல்றேன். You don't have to use x. I'm just okay. So tell me Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. In right triangle POR by Pythagoras theorem, PO square plus OR square is equal to PR square. PO we don't know. We have to find plus OR 4. Now you will say it's -4. Why are you writing 4? Distance is 4. The marking is -4, but the distance is only 4. 4 square is equal to PR, 8. 8 square, PR is 8. We just understood all the sides are equal, 8. 8 square, correct?
Yes.
So PO square is equal to 8 square is 64 minus 4 square is 16. So PO square is equal to 48. PO is equal to square root of 48. So PO is equal to 48 is 16 4s, sorry, 16 3s. So PO is equal to 4 root 3. What is 16? What is square root of 16? 4. 48 is 16 into 3. And square root of 16 is square root of 16 is 4. So 4 root 3. எப்படி பண்ணோம்னா இப்படி பண்ணோம் 48 2 24 times 2 12 times 2 6 times 2 3 times 3 ones are. So you can see it's 2 into this one. So if you want, you can write it like that also. You can write it as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So from 2 2s, 1 2 will come out. From 2 2s, 1 2 comes out of the square root. From these 2 2s, another 2 comes out of the square root, and this 3 remains under the square root. So PO is equal to 4 root 3. Whichever way, 4 root 3, PO is equal to 4 root 3. So the length of PO, this one is 4 root 3, this one is 4 root 3. It's on the positive side only, no? So it is plus 4 root 3. If this triangle was on this side, then it will be minus 4 root 3, the marking. It's on the positive side of the x-axis. So this is plus 4 root 3, this is 4 root 3. So what's the address of this point? 4 root 3, 0. 4 root 3, 0. Okay. Now, if you know the formula to find the altitude of an equilateral triangle, root 3a, then your job is very easy. Root 3 by 2a. See, another way, of answering this question is a simpler way. Altitude of an equilateral triangle. Altitude of an equilateral triangle is given by the formula root 3 by 2 into side. This is the formula to find the length of the altitude of an equilateral triangle. Okay, so now PO is the altitude. PO is the altitude of this triangle. because it's 90 degrees here. So PO is the altitude. So the length of PO is equal to root 3 by 2 into the side of the triangle, 8 units. Side is 8. Altitude is PO is equal to root 3 by 2 into side, 8. Side is the side of the equilateral triangle, 8. So 2 on the 2 for the 4 root 3. See, you got it. 4 root 3. That's all. So 4 root 3. This is 4 root 3. So 4 root 3 comma 0. So you don't have to go through Pythagoras theorem and all that. Okay. So we'll do these two sums in the next class so that we, we understand skill better and can retain it for good. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Online children, you can leave the call. Thank you, children. Good night. Thank you.